Hip, hip, get your kicks on the Jersey side. Hey, hello and welcome to the Man Cave here at Wistful Vistas in beautiful Southern California, suburban San Diego. But I've got to say, it's a glorious day, but we have some work to do inside. Now, I hope you stick with me on this because it's an adventure in utilizing a small space. I'm lucky to have the space. Not gonna lie about that. Really happy. I say, how would you feel if I said, the Man Cave is a small, cluttered, and happy place? That's because it's a single space garage and it was designed to actually hold a golf cart, not much else. But I've managed to fill it in and clutter it a lot. And I'll show you a couple of things that are giving me some issues. And we're going to try and work on that today with your help, of course. So let's turn the camera around just a bit. Okay, now I think you can see everything over here. If I go back over here, you can see what I'm talking about. I've got this magnificent Aprilia Tuono factory motorcycle and two e-bikes here. Now the e-bikes are stored as the motorcycle is, and I've just got this thing that's supposed to allow them to be stored vertically, which would give me a little more room. So we're gonna unbox that and put it together. Right along. Okay, just emptied out the garage so we'd have access to put my little vertical saving device together. We'll show that to you in a second. Knock the bike over. Welcome to my world. First two items to put together are the base. Now these are numbered, they show as numbers on the pictographic instructions as 1A and 1B, and they're very distinctive. I do not see a 1A and a 1B marked on them, however, but it's pretty easy to calculate how they're going to go together, like that. So we'll do that. Okay, we put those two together, no big deal, and then this piece goes here and screws in to hold them together. Nice little touch. They give you arrows to show you which way's up, and you can use them to align off these pads here. This is obviously going to be the floor. So the arrows go up, nice little touch, and the tools fit. Okay, the next thing we do is attach this piece, which is another floor piece, to the short piece here. And they've given us bolts with Loctite fasteners on them already to go in there. So we'll tighten those up off screen. We've done that. Now we're going to put these two pieces together. By the way, I'm using a power tool. You don't have to. They provide you with a nice little wrench there. You could do it. So you could do all this at home. These are lock nuts, so I'm not using thread locker on. Okay, we've got our ground piece done. That's going to be sitting like that. Now we install the upright that the bike is going to go against. Got to pay a little bit of attention to some of the details here because the arrows and things show you how stuff should be pointing. But other than that, so far, unless I'm making an error along the way, it's going okay. Not too bad. So again, they provide the arrows. Here's one of the arrows I'm talking about. I hope that shows up. This end of the upright brace is square, and this one has a taper at the top. So that arrow orientation is obviously important. We'll try and stick with it. What you really want to try and do is make a mistake with as many people watching as you can possibly arrange, and nothing would happen more readily than YouTube, I suppose. This is a brace, and I didn't read ahead from instruction 5 to 6, and it's supposed to sit about there in the assembly. So I've got to take a couple of screws out and put the brace in. So we'll be back to you, but why would I want to miss sharing a mistake with you? Okay, so there we go. The brace is installed. It's this little piece right here. Imagine the tire's going to butt up against that maybe. But let's make a note to ourselves and say, selves, let's not only look at the instruction we're working on now, but the next one too, to make sure we don't miss anything. So, little step backward to take two forward, but there it is. We're getting closer all the time. It's becoming very near a bike stand. So the last step on this individual piece is to put the upright here into this connector, and it's meant to be adjustable. There's multiple holes to put it in, and since we don't know what's going to be right in our particular case, I'm going to guess on the taller side, and this is not a screw with a lock nut or anything like that, and we're just going to put it in place in the last hole possible. And there you go. We got a bike stand. Now I'm going to try it on the bicycle and see how it works out. So stand by. At least I think we have a bike stand. So ladies and gentlemen, does it work? Pains me to say, after spending a couple hours on the project, out of my life, your life too, I'll be much more abbreviated. It works, but it's very flimsy. I can't trust it. I'll show you. Let me try and put it up and show you how it goes onto the frame. Hopefully you can see this. I think I'm going to be in the way, but we lift the back tire, and I have these big, this is a e-mountain bike. This happens to be carbon fiber to be as light as possible. Doesn't mean it's light. And then you lift it up, and that swings around and gets in your way, and you drop it into the holder like that. So as you can see, it stays there. It holds it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to store at least one bike in an upright position. Can I unqualifiedly recommend this? No, I really can't. And I would say, particularly depending on the width of your tires, you are probably, this is probably going to work for street tires and thinner tired bicycles and work great. I don't know what the weight of this machine is. I'll check it and post it over there. But I think probably around 50 pounds or thereabouts. And I think it's taxing the capacity because it's staying there, but it's a little on the scary side. By the way, don't move. They supply you with a strap, and this strap is used to keep the wheels in the upright position. So I'm going to use it. I am going to use it, but it's hard to recommend it unless, like I say, you have a thin-tired, lighter weight bicycle. Other than that, go for it. Me, it's a little on the scary side, so I'm going to use one, not two. And we are an earthquake country, and I do have a very expensive very expensive motorcycle in here. So I'm afraid this thing is going to fall over on me or the motorcycle someday. So sorry, Bike Nook, can't recommend it. All right, I don't even know if I'm going to show this video. Dang, all this time. All right, talk to you later.